Summertime slowly fades away.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is our top 10 favorite movies, or just favorite movies part 2. Because the first 10 movies, just 10 is too little. We needed another video to just show off more movies because honestly, I have a passion for movies. We always say this. Our true passion is talking about movies and watching movies. Number 10 is Big Hero 6. Best Pixar movie without a doubt. So good. The twist, turn at the end, the heart-wrenching and the like brotherhood shown in it, and just also the friendships, and like Baymax is a great character, comedy, and it's just
has
like,
everything you
heartwarming
need in like a cartoon.
Really, so good.
Number 9 is The Greatest Showman. This movie is
Honestly,
the best musical ever. It has
great songs.
The casting is really good.
There's so many characters going on. Everyone has their own
Yeah,
story.
Yeah, overall it's just a really good musical. We're trying to show all the different kinds of movies in this too. So we just had a Pixar movie, now we have a musical.
Number 8. This movie will make you cry.
Rom-drom.
A Walk to Remember. If you haven't seen that, don't walk, run to go see it.
It's just such a beautiful movie.
It's heart-wrenching. It has a wholesome girl and like a
brooding male love interest.
One condition though, Carter.
What's that?
You have to promise you won't fall in love with me.
That's not a problem.
Just a great rom-drom.
yeah, and it's so
Everything
wholesome. Like the arc, I just love it. Okay,
Number 7 is Karate Kid.
love this movie.
This is obviously like a childhood movie. Everyone watches this, but we just recently watched it over and we were
Rewatched
like,
it.
wow, this movie is incredible.
The costuming is so good, and because it's just the 80s
The
fashion.
80s like aesthetic in it is really nice, and also it's also a great movie to watch in summertime. So
Yeah, so
you should watch it
if
right
you're
now.
looking for one. And
It's just very youthful and fun and good. It's just a good movie.
okay, the next one is Aladdin.
Aladdin, the
live
one
action.
with Naomi Scott.
Watch
I've
it.
seen it like 5 times because every single time I see it, I'm just like, wow, that movie's so good.
Especially
Because-
the song in it that Naomi Scott
Speechless?
sings.
Probably one of my
Her
favorite
voice
songs.
is incredible.
Her voice
I
is
kid
really
you not.
good. The costumes are so pretty. Everything about the movie is really, really pretty. It's just a great cartoon to real life adaptation. One of my favorites after Cinderella.
Okay, on the roll of princesses, next one is Anastasia. This movie.
That's
Yeah, she's
like-
the most unique princess. The movie left such an impression on me that after I watched it, I wanted to like find a book of it because it was so good.
Enemies to lovers kind of vibe with Anastasia and Dimitri. Songs in it, Once Upon a December, and the dancing and the beautiful ballroom.
It makes me, okay, if I had an abundance of money to burn, I would make a live action movie of this with all of the exact same songs, all the exact same costumes, and like choreography, because they even like have choreographed dances in this movie, and it's so entertaining to watch and beautiful.
And then the next one is Ford versus Ferrari. Pretty sure, have we talked about this on our channel before? It's just really good.
She's really good.
It has great,
So cinematic.
great acting. It's so cinematic.
It makes you want to race some cars.
It really does. It also makes me like feel like strangely patriotic. The movie, I really like it.
Yeah, because Ford is American.
It's also heart-wrenching, very, very touching.
And it's
This is another great movie to watch during the summertime. It's set in summer. It's 60s, 50s vibe in it, and the summer racing cars, American. It's a great movie, and it's super long, but it's also very cinematic and it keeps you entertained the entire time.
honestly, it's like editing inspo. When they're like doing the racing part, it's like I'm like, wow, this is almost like my videos.
Almost as good.
Oh, so we're in top 3 now.
This is our top 3, okay?
Okay.
Tron Legacy, which we just watched it over again yesterday for like the 10th time because we have seen this movie so many times.
The plotline never really clicked until I just watched it, and it's a great movie. Like, anyone
so
who
good.
hasn't seen this movie,
It's
I
like-
feel sorry for
Okay,
you.
first of all, it's like the Batman before the Batman happened because he's like
Standing on the top of the building. Like Encom, basically Wayne Enterprises, and then he's also Iron Man because he's typing on the little like electronic
and he's
keyboard
really
thingies.
smart. But he's also like kind of moody and emo,
Yeah,
and
because
but
his
he's also
dad-
witty and smart. So he's like Iron Man and Batman together. I could literally make a whole video about the parallels between Tron Legacy and
The Batman
The
slash
Batman.
Iron Man slash Star Wars. Because it's
great.
all of
It's
those
like-
good action movies in one. I feel like it doesn't get enough hype because obviously they were trying to make a second one and it didn't get enough hype to have a second one.
Mhm.
We got deprived of something that we need.
yeah, it's so good.
Second favorite movie.
Sing Street. This movie,
Basically, everyone will like it because
it's
it revolves around music and
Mhm.
that just unites everyone. 80s music, so it's everyone kind of knows the music that it's based around.
a movie about friendship, brotherhood,
A band,
and
a boy band.
and it's very touching. Music, it's all really good. It just literally
Yeah.
smash hits for this movie.
Yeah,
Every single
seriously,
song.
I'm
I'm like, how is this?
I wish I
happening?
could go to a concert for this soundtrack.
Mhm.
And also, speaking of which, Tron Legacy soundtrack, way better than Something in the Way from the Batman.
Back to Sing Street soundtrack is really good, and also just it's all really well done.
Where
with
it's
the
like,
characters,
you
and
get to know the characters like they're real people because of how it's
it's
filmed.
almost too realistic. It's
Really, like you're in Ireland with these people because it's like showing their faces for a little too long, showing them talking where it's like, did you improvise that?
real life kids and friendship.
And it really just shows how music affected the world and all of that if you're into that kind of stuff. But mostly it's just like
A good movie. Even if
good movie.
you like aren't interested in
Just
music or whatever.
touches.
It's number 1 on our top 10 part 2 is Ever After, best Cinderella spinoff.
it's the most realistic Cinderella ever. Like, because it's so historically accurate and
Yeah, the costumes
everything
are
about it,
beautiful.
you finish it and you're like, Cinderella did happen.
Yeah, like, costumes are really beautiful, and Drew Barrymore is great at acting in it. It's so like
There's multiple parts where you're just like
yeah, you literally are tearing up because it's so
sad for her. And you're just like, wow, this girl's a saint.
Yeah.
She's literally so unselfish.
wholesome and beautiful. And then at the ball, with her costume that she's wearing, the glass slipper, it's just so
Artistic.
even just creative things like that, like the names and the dialogue in it is very realistic and also really like poetic almost when they're talking to each other, and the British accent thing is just so soothing.
First I'm arrogant, and now I have no pride. However do I manage that?
You have everything, and still the world holds no joy. And yet you insist on making fun of those who would see it for its possibilities.
So those are all movies that you should watch immediately if you haven't seen them. And even if you have seen them, you should watch them again.
Yeah, just comment down below your favorite movies or whatever. If you have some movies that you think we would like, comment them down below because we're always looking for movies to watch. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got to know us a little more through our
Movie
movie
taste.
taste.
Bye.